Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the LEGO Star Wars Republic Attack Shuttle. This is set 8019 and released in the year of 2009 and had 636 pieces. It comes with 3 minifigures and obviously the Attack Shuttle. Now this is a set that is from Star Wars The Clone Wars. It is a very nostalgic set for a lot of people, especially for me, as I have started kind of going back and started making a LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars collection, if you will. I've started trying to get more sets from this time period, and this is another one that we're adding to the collection. Today we're going to be taking a look at it. We're going to go in depth on the model, but first, let's check out the 3 minifigures. The first figure is this Clone Wars style Mace Windu. He has the bug eyes headpiece there, as you know, is custom for these 2008-2009 Clone Wars sets. He's got the Jedi robes, no leg printing, just dark tan legs, and his purple lightsaber there. That's pretty much, it's a very basic figure. No back printing for Mace either, and that's pretty much all there is to this figure. While it is a nice figure and it's a cool one to get, there's just not a lot going on, but this is definitely still a cool Clone Wars figure. Second one up is the Clone Pilot from 2009. This is one that I visited in my 2009 Visitor review. If you haven't seen that, be sure to go check it out. But this is probably my favorite figure in the set. For some reason, these Clone Pilots are awesome to me. They have that nice printing on the helmet with the yellow and then the 2 red Republic insignias, and then the old school Clone Wars helmet. Again, that little breather box on the chest on top of that clone armor, and those white legs with black waist. These guys do have back printing. It's just that old animated Clone Wars style armor back printing, and that's pretty much it. And of course, this guy has the old school angry clone face from the Clone Wars series. Same with this next guy we're gonna look at. The third and final figure in the set is this old Clone Wars style animated clone trooper, just a normal phase 1 clone. He's got the clone armor, the visor print on the helmet, very standard. Again, this guy has got that angry animated clone face, custom with all of these clones for back in the day, and the same armor printing we see on the back of the Clone Pilot. That's pretty much it for the figures, so let's get into the model itself. Onto the model itself, and this thing is incredibly nostalgic. You can see the cockpit has pretty nice shaping to it. It's a little boxy on there, but the cockpit piece on top does open up. We'll take a look at that. You have some guns here on the front, which are pretty nice. And then of course you have the wings, and then some round pieces in here to give it that kind of tube shape. And then we have these missiles on top, which are not exactly accurate. It looks better without them in my opinion, but it is part of the set and it's a very cool play feature that we'll take a look at here in a minute. At the back of the set, we have the firing mechanism for those missiles, some nice engine detailing with some light blue translucent studs here, and then some ventilation. Also, this piece right here, this white piece, is used for landing gear, and that is also on the front. Now, the wings for this set do open up, and in my opinion, that is when it is at its best. Now, I built just a little makeshift stand out of some pieces here for it, but this thing with the wings open is a great looking model. You can see that there. It's just very nice, very imposing. Any shuttle really from LEGO Star Wars looks better with the wings open, in my opinion. So that's pretty much an overview of the model. Now let's jump into the play features. So the first feature is here on the cockpit. Obviously, you can open this up, take this off, it just swings forward, and this piece on the back can come up as well. And you have 2 seats in there for both of your clones. They fit in there nicely, and they can fly the ship around. A pretty simple cockpit, but a pretty effective one, and it does look good even when it's closed up. Now, probably the coolest play feature on this thing is this missile system up here at the top. As we saw earlier, there's an axle that runs out the back with this little 2x2 plate, and in here there's a spring mechanism on the inside. All it does is really push this little L Technic piece into the flick fire missile, and that obviously allows it to fire off. Once it's done, the clip itself will just fall out of the bottom. So it's kind of a similar style to like a M1 Garand from World War II. So the clip itself is comprised of 8 of these little Technic flick fire missiles, and it's inside of this nice Technic beam here that you can just take and you just put it right about there inside, and that just lines it up, and then it's ready to go again. The interior, so if you take these two pieces here and you move them out, it actually will open this up. And similar to Palpatine's shuttle from this time period, you have an interior in here that actually includes some missiles that we have, another seat, maybe for Mace Windu, a little weapons rack that has some blasters in it, but can also hold Mace Windu's lightsaber if you want it to. And there's also a little hole down there in the center where that Technic piece can drop out of once you're done. And you can kind of see the rubber band mechanism there for the firing. These missiles here actually will drop out of the ship using another play feature on the back. All you have to do to get those missiles to come out is move these two Technic pieces on the bottom, and that will allow the missiles to drop out of the bottom of the ship. So this is an excellent model that I'm just so excited to finally add to my collection. I'm just so glad to finally have it and be able to make a review on it for you guys. So if you enjoyed, please let me know down in the comments. Consider liking and subscribing, and I really appreciate it so much, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.